guys, it is Alpha here, and today I'm going to show you how to move player in Unity using arrow keys. So let's get started. So in my last video I talked about how to make ground, which is very easy thing to do, and so today I'm going to show you how to create a player and move player. So firstly, go to 3D object and choose cube again, and go to cube, go closer to cube and change the name to player. Okay, and that's good. And one thing you might thought about this ground is it's all white. It looks very like hard to see it, so I'm going to make a contrast using material. Go to assets and go to click the plus button and go to material, and there are new material, and now go to color, which are like this. Yeah, this is kind of like ground. Yeah, that's good. So it looks very nice field. And for player, I'm going to make another material like this and make a color of skin of color. So like this. I'm going to recommend doing this like CABBA9. So I'm going to copy this on my. So yeah, just check it if you're not sure really. Yeah, you don't just choose very like random. So this looks nice. It's normal, but it's you can just choose very randomly. So let's get started into C# script. Okay, so firstly you have to put rigid body. So go to rigid body, and so I added component rigid body. And they are like a mass drag, angular drag, automatic center of mass, a lot of things. But it's okay. The most important is it is checked on use gravity. Yeah, that's very important. Now I'm going to add a new script on it. So I'll name player movement and create an add, and it is so player movement is created. So I'm going to click edit script. And now you can see this screen. And firstly, I'm going to show you how to move player using arrow keys. So firstly, put if and input dot get key and bracket and key code and dot up arrow. Okay, so I'm going to put bracket, which looks like this bracket, not this bracket, okay? And then write transform dot position plus equals transform dot forward. And you might think this program makes this player move, but one thing a little bit wrong is we haven't decided speed. So I'm going to put variable speed, float speed. This is how to make variable public float speed. If you want to make variables of integer, write int. Well, for now, speed is not integers, always integers. Speed is float, so I'm going to name float and times speed, and that's good. Now copy this and paste this just the bottom this, and write this down arrow, and you might think I'm going to change this word forward to backward like this, but unfortunately that is not a solution to move back. The solution is just put minus on speed. Unfortunately, there are no transform backward, transform left, transform down. If you want to move player backward, just put minus on the speed. And the reason we are putting minus just in front of speed is because backward is opposite of forward and minus is opposite of plus. That's why we can use this solution. Okay, so and press enter and paste this, and now just right arrow and left arrow, and now we're going to use transform.rotate to rotate players with right and left arrow keys. So firstly, just delete this bit and rewrite transform.rotate, and then write bracket, and then in my last video I explained about rotation, so I recommend watching that video first to understand basics. So I'm going to put this 3 and 0 like this, and same as here, same thing, transform.rotate and bracket 0, but it's a little bit different because this is left arrow, and like I said, minus is opposite of plus and left is opposite of right, so we're going to write -3 and 0, so like this, and that's cool. And this is end of program of player. So just go here. Okay, so as you can see, speed is added on the variables here, yeah, on the variable, and go to main camera now and go plus a component and just write camera movement now, and this is additional program. So and just wait for a minute. Boom. Okay, so we're going to edit this program, and now as you can see, yeah, they are same thing on it, but what we're going to use is public game object player, and this player on here showing this is a game object, and what we are going to do is, this is a thing you can do it on script or in Unity. So firstly, on script write this player equals game object dot find, and write bracket and write speech mark, and what I'm going to write is player, because if you go to Unity, player is named player, so you have to write perfectly same spelling. Even you missed capitals or something, it changes everything. Yeah, so and go to update now, and firstly write transform.position and equals, not plus equals. Plus equals is short for A add B equals A. So in this case we're going to use transform.position equals and write player dot transform dot position. So this is showing player's position, and add player dot transform dot forward, and this we're going to make another variable called public float distance radius, and this is showing distance from player to camera, and yeah, we're going to just write this distance radius. It's a very terrible variable, but you can name anything as long as you understand that, and write minus distance. And the reason we're going to write minus distance radius instead distance radius, it is better camera following from back instead forward, obviously, yeah. Okay, so write plus here and then make new variable called float add y, and this is showing like additional y-axis, upwards y-axis from player. So I'm going to write transform dot rotation dot y, and now I'm going to write this player dot transform dot position, and actually sorry, this was my mistake. Write transform dot up and times add y, and this is very long but it's not very complicating, so it's okay, you can do it. And make a new sentence, and now we're going to be using new vector 3. New vector 3 is complicating, but you will understand in future, so it's okay. So firstly, make new vector 3, write new vector 3 and write player rotation, and this is player rotation of vector 3, so yeah, and this is the variable of vector 3, and vector 3 is like 3D things. Yeah, it's very hard to explain, but you will understand, like I said a few seconds ago. And new player rotation equals player dot transform dot rotation dot Euler angles. Yeah, don't forget this. Okay, and okay, so we're going to write another sentence again. So transform dot rotation equals quaternion dot Euler. Yeah, Euler. It's not vector 3. It's because it is 4D. Yeah, the direction is 4D. So yeah, it's very complicated. And we're going to put another variable and float and x angle, and write x angle, and this is x angle of angle x, rotation x of camera. Yeah, that's all. And now we're going to write player rotation, and there are some issue is happening. Okay, sorry, it was my fault. It is not new vector 3, it is vector 3, it is my fault, sorry. Okay, now, and write 0 here, and it is issue because we have to write dot y. Yeah, and that's good. And go to Unity. Okay, so as you can see, the variables are added and distance radius. So just press this first to experiment. So as you can see, this looks like in first person. So distance radius 5 and 2 and x angles to 20 like this, and it looks very nice. Yeah, that's good. And by the way, we can't reach it. No, it's not moving. Okay. Oh yeah, because we didn't put any speed in it. Okay, it was my fault. So if you click stop, it will reset, and it will reset when we change variables during we're playing games. So we remember this is 5 to do. Okay, now go to player and write the speed. I recommend 1, and just click it and start. Whoa, what is this? Okay, so I'm going to adjust numbers a little bit, so just wait a minute. Okay, 3 to 1. Okay, this is very nice. It's very nice. I'm going to show you. So like this, it's very cool, and it moves very nicely. And I think someone thinking about friction or acceleration, but we're going to do that in next video. So see you next time.